Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. Do you think it's possible to get a sixth Rob reversal today in a row? Hasn't happened yet since I've been backtesting this strategy, but we could do it here today. Stick around right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that is put out there is at risk for loss. All right, so yeah, let's start with the Rob reversal. This we got a beautiful trade here yesterday morning, right at the open, 8:30. So right here at 8, obviously 30, and it almost, I think it took a little bit to activate here, but right around at 8:31, you got into this trade. You got activated here into the short. This thing went for 35 points. Coincidentally, that was the fifth Rob reversal that had hit in a row, and they have been all on consecutive trading days, which has been very strange. I've never seen that in my back testing. So this thing is on a heater. Obviously, you guys have the rules of numbers that eventually will come into play on any strategy. So take that for whatever it's worth. But we are looking for one here starting at 8:30 in the morning. Now, let's jump into kind of our strange sessions yesterday. Let's start with gold. Gold was a loser. I did not get into this trade. You guys can watch that video from yesterday. I was pretty much just daydreaming at my charts, and I completely missed this setup at 8:05. I'm sorry, the 8:05, 8:10 candle. And, I noticed it right around here, and I'm like, oh, this thing's going to go to full take profit for sure and go without me. But this ended up actually reversing out and taking a 21 tick loss in gold. So again, did not take this one, not because I didn't want to, but because kind of an idiot. And then no trade in oil session 1. We did get a short in oil session 2. Made a video on this. This did not hit here. This was up here at 38. I think it was 38 ticks. And we had the oil inventory report that came out at 9:30. That thing just went almost all the way up to our stop loss, reversed down. And then this trade ended up lasting almost 2.5 hours. I got out right here at the 11 a.m. mark. I had to go to work. Even today. So I'm sorry. Once I got down to here, where I was at 70% of my take profit, I brought this risk down to about 18 ticks. So just to reduce that risk there. So that would have been an 18 tick loss. I ended up taking I made about $100 and something here. But that was mainly just because I had to get to work, and kind of in the same scenario. Oh man, and did I just miss this gold trade? I did. Oh my god, again. Oh man, let's see here. This is not what I like to do, but
Order submitted. Order filled.
this would have been my entry anyways, so I don't like going in afterwards, and that's 40 ticks, so that's going to get reduced down to 35. That's a max source. And that one's already there. Okay, so we're in this gold trade. Gold has been pretty much on a downward trend all morning, so we'll kind of see here if it can continue that trend. And in oil, we've got the opposite going on. That's been in an uptrend. If we take a look at our dashboard, we currently sit at $50,928 on the eval account, so we've got a decent buffer in there. And then if we take a look at our levels for this morning, this is the ES. I've got 52.55 as the closest level to price action right now. Got a level here at 52.35. These will get tested. Stronger level here at 52.25 and then 52.15. Those are the levels that I can see being in play. After above here, you got blue sky, you got no price action to the left. Be careful when you get into those. Excuse me. Be careful when you get into that territory. So let's take a look at the YM. YM looks a little bit cleaner to me. We've got 39,762, which is our extreme high. This could get definitely tapped into, and this can actually keep blowing right through here. 3970, 39,700, I should say. 39,580, which is the closest to price action right now. These two levels right here. We've got 39,458 as another key level. I could definitely see some kind of rejection around here. 39,323 is the extreme low. And on the NQ, we've got extreme high 18,545 level, an older level, so all my old levels are in red, 18,481. Closest to price action right now is at 18,437. And the closest to price action below where we're at is at 18,275. Another number here is 18,205. So these are my levels for the morning. They've already been posted into Discord. So you guys can, if you like to follow those levels, the link for the Discord is below. A link to the strategies are below. As I mentioned, I will be releasing 3 videos on all 3 of the strategies, kind of condensed with all of the tweaks, all of the tools, the indicators, the strategies, the bots, everything that we use to hopefully answer all of the questions in each video for each strategy. Hopefully that helps. It's been taking me a while because I have been very busy with work. I already said in Discord that most likely will not be taking session 2 in oil. I got to leave at around 9:30. Maybe if there's something really early in session 2, I'll take a look at it. But right now I'm in gold. Stick around for the recap. You'll see what the finality is on this gold trade. And if we get, if I'm able to take an oil session 2 and the Rob reversal. I'll see you guys here in a little bit. All right, so foolishly enough, I got into this trade in gold as I was finishing up my video. And I, of course, then realized that this wasn't even a proper setup. This inside bar is the 8 a.m. to 8:05 inside bar, and didn't even bother to take a look at my TradingView chart. Just kind of jumped into that one because I was like, again, I was not editing, but recording that video. And dumb move on my part. Either way, we get activated here into the short, and right away this thing kind of just reverses on us, and it pretty much sits in the middle of this stop loss and our entry for quite some time. I think it does make one push down from sellers, I believe, from what I remember. But honestly, just a dumb trade. Yeah, there's not much I can say about it. I put here oil strategy, down below, but people don't follow this trade here today. Even I make mistakes. So, and again, that I'll go over that on my recap video, why I think that happened, and how maybe I can learn from my mistakes here. So again, we need price action to go drastically lower. We need sellers to step in, and there kind of are here just a little bit, but not enough to get us even back to our entry point. And at this point, I'm really not feeling good about this trade at all. I pretty much, I don't want to say I'm expecting a stop loss, but everything was pointing in that direction, which is exactly what ends up happening. Take a loss in gold, not even the right setup.
Stop.
What a dumb day of trading today was. Oh man, Today was just absolutely full of mistakes, one after the other after the other. And it's kind of my fault. I was a little rushed this morning. I knew I had to get out for work, so I knew I probably was not going to be taking session 2 in oil. As I was doing my pre-session video that I put out every day, kind of combine pre-session with the breakdowns of the trades, and then I do my recap. And saw this inside bar. Which one was it? It was this one right here. And I even made a comment. I'm like, oh, we got a setup here. I'm going to get into this trade. Got into that trade hastily, I think is the right word. And it wasn't even my setup. This was not my setup. This was the 8 to 805 bar. That's using my source bar pre-session. Ended up taking a loser, as you guys saw in the video. But I guess in the end, didn't really matter because I keep doing that. I think I got them here now grouped together. This is a trade that I took. That was the wrong trade. Okay, wrong setup. And took that for a 35 tick loss, which is why we are negative $180 on our eval. Not that one, this one. So this would have been the correct setup. At 8:50 in the morning, we get an inside bar. You get activated into the long, and this would have lost anyways, 35 ticks. So even though I took the wrong trade, same exact result. And to make things even better, yesterday I said, I missed a trade in gold. I told you I was daydreaming on the chart. Honestly, the last 2 days, I already put it in my journal. Just shit trading today. And mental mistakes yesterday. Was green yesterday, which was fantastic, but more mental mistakes and got lucky more than anything else. I missed the gold trade yesterday, which was a loser. And so I missed that one. And now the market gave it right back to me. So that was my disaster this morning in gold. And in oil, man, I always had these separated, and now I'm just all out of sorts here. Coming back from work. We got activated into the short session 1, not trading this anyways, but this would have been that's a 10 tick loss. Session 2, which I did not trade, was a winner. This got active. This is the inside bar there as a doji, but it's still inside bar on your source. Got activated to the long, 16 ticks, which would have helped. It would have helped the account. We probably would have taken about an $80 loss today if I wasn't able to take this one, but I wasn't. And then let's bring up the Rob reversal. So the Rob reversal got it first set up this morning at 9:45 a.m. This one was at 8:30, but this closed below the ADMA, no trade. Closed below the ADMA, no trade. Set up perfect, got activated, got knocked out for a stop. Now, full disclosure, I was not in any of these trades. Once I left to work, I shut everything down. Everything. I shut NinjaTrader down, everything. I was just not a happy person. We then get another setup you get another setup here, but I don't even think that you would have gotten into this trade because you were still in the short trade here. So this gets nixed. This gets nixed because this closes below the ADMA. But at 11:45 in the morning, you get activated to the short. This takes full take profit. So this would have been a squash no matter what. Now, some people take one trade a day. That would have taken a loss. So you kind of can do the math on that, on how you would have played that trade. But as far as the stats are concerned, the Rob reversal was pretty much a squash here today. So took a $180 loss on the eval. Again, my stupidity. I am not going to be putting out a video tomorrow. Tomorrow I am in appointments at work from 8 a.m. to noon, so I have no opportunity I'm gonna have no opportunity to do the video, but the first video of the 3-part series will be released sometime tomorrow, so that you guys have some stuff over the weekend to kind of review. And my goal is to get all 3 of the strategy videos out and edited and ready to go. I did take some trades pretty early on my levels. Posted this one in Discord at about, I think, let me see what time I posted it at. First trade I took I posted it at 8:47, so that's when it finished. Took a long here, so price action was coming, stretching, hit my level, took it right back, got 6 points because I know the trade was $300 on that one. Both trades were $600. I'm sorry, both trades that I won today were $300 each. So on the ES, I had a nice little trade there. Now, again, this thing absolutely took a huge dump literally right after taking my profit. So this could have very easily gone against me and taken a $300. Actually, my risk was, I think, half of that. So it was probably around $175 was my risk on that trade. So I had some decent risk to reward there. And then what else? As far as the levels, you can see I had this level here, 52.25, 52.15. This thing just really stayed between that. I mean, you can't really trade this. And if you can trade it, you're a shit time better trader than I am. But it did obviously fit in this range here almost the entire morning. So let's take a look at the NQ, which is the other one that I took a trade on. And let's take a look for the levels. We go through this level that I had this morning at 18,275 that I posted this morning. And then I had my next level at 18,204. What does price action do? Comes right to the tick and explodes from that level. So that would have been a nice trade. I obviously wasn't in front of screens at that time, but I did find a trade right here. So we came back up to this level and we tested this level right here at 18,275. I did a short, and there was actually a few different pieces of information here. So this was actually the 15-minute Rob reversal was right here. Right here. Whoa. That was dumb. Right there. So here's the pattern. You've got your up candle, down candle. This is it. It's within the, that's the trade that you guys saw that ended up winning. Or no, that might have been the trade. Yeah, that was the trade that ended up winning. So pretty much it was a bounce right off of my level right here. And I knew I had the power of the Rob reversal coming in with me as well. Took a $300 profit on that trade. Ended up without fees and stuff like that up 594 on this account here today off of 2 trades. The only 2 trades that I was able to take. And then, did we go over the YM? Here's the YM. So from this morning levels right here, came straight down, came through this level that I had out, tested this level right at 39,326 that I posted this morning, got a really nice bounce right back to the level that I had marked off earlier, and then pretty much just ranged throughout that day. And once again, we get, if I can move this damn chart, we then get this move to this old level at 39,203. And you're getting a nice bounce right off of that level here as well. So again, those levels are in my Discord. If you like them, awesome. If you don't, you can always skip over that portion of the video. Hopefully you don't. But in general, I have to say, not happy with my trades. Not happy with the way that I handled my trades today. You know, it's I don't think it's a cliche. I think it's the absolute truth that, you know, doing videos and trading at the same time, it takes an added skill and an added piece of patience. I do have a routine that I stick to very, very religiously. I mean, from the time I wake up to the time I shower, my coffee, sit at the charts, update Discord, levels, charting my levels, getting my video recording software, getting that all queued up, doing my early pre-session video, the breakdowns, the editing, and then the final product. And trying to trade obviously at the same time. You'll get mistakes that happen here, and I know that was one of them. So I got to get better at that. And I think that I am. So hopefully you guys appreciate the content that I'm putting out. Please hit the like button. Leave me a comment below. Let me know how you guys did. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you're interested in any of the strategies, I would say don't even click on the link below. Wait for the new videos that I'm going to be putting out. They're going to update all of those links with the new strategies. Not new strategies, but the updates on all of the strategies. And I think that that's going to answer a lot of questions that we get every day on Discord and through the channel. So you won't see a video from me here tomorrow, but you will be getting a strategy video out later on tomorrow. So look out for that. I'll see you guys. Well, I guess I'll see you trading here on Monday. Have a good weekend. Have a good Friday and a good weekend.